Alright, I'm gonna show you guys how to replace the light on a 2018 CLA 250. I was getting the check light bulb warning on the left tail light of my vehicle. So I was able to replace these two bulbs. Was out. This one is fine, but it was these two that was out. And while I was in there, I went on to replace that one. So these three bulbs are the same. I used the silver 921. Let me get that wrap for you. The 921, 2 in a pack. I just went on and bought 2 at Advanced Auto. They were like $8 a piece, just around 9 for each pack, 2 in a pack. So while it was only these 2 that was out, but what I did, I went on to replace this one as well. So these 3 here are the same. They're in the house, so be careful when you're pulling out, because this one here fell out when I was pulling out the bulb and I had to fish it out. So definitely be careful when you're pulling it out to not knock it, because it was easy to come out. So these are good. Once I was able to replace it, I was able to get the warning removed. But now I also have on this one here the fog light that's out. So most of you guys know the fog light is not on the front, it's on the back of the Mercedes, and it's this one that's out here. I'm sorry, so I think it's this one here, one of those 2. So I am going to replace those, and I'll show you how to actually pull the whole thing out and just replace everything. So I'm gonna pause right here. Alright, so I wanted to stop the vehicle so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's actually the orange light that needs to be replaced. So I'm gonna pull the light out. I haven't bought it yet, but I want to at least get an idea to see which one it is. So you actually don't have to take out, I was saying most people's trying to take out this whole thing. You don't have to take out the assembly. Again, it's just a little piece in the back. Okay. So alright, so I want to get a view so you guys see what I'm looking at. This is the wire that goes into the lighting here. You're gonna have to pull this out first, then these come out. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty difficult, so you might hear me struggling a little bit getting it out, but this is come out first. You just pop it out, and then you have to take out all of these. And remember, replacing this bulb. I might go ahead and buy some more and replace those, but I'm just going to show you how to pull it out and show you which, and then come back to let you know which bulb to get, because I'm not sure. It's my first time doing it. Alrighty. So like I said, there are pinchers on the side. I've already pulled this out, but I want to show you. All you have to do is just pinch it, and it pops out. It is a little tight sometimes on some of these, so you might have some issues getting it out. So you might hear me struggle a little bit. I have a little small flathead, because pinching these right here is hard. Getting those 2 out right here. You're supposed to just be able to pinch it in, but what I did when I pinched in on one side, I pushed it in real good and was able to pop it out. And of course I have nails on, so it doesn't make it even better. So that's going to go to my needle nose, because evidently, again, I have nails. As you can see, it's pushing out. Again, just putting pressure. Make sure I'm pinching it the right way. Be extra careful not to break it. It's tough plastic, but you still can break it. All right. So as you can see, this comes right on out. As such, again, be careful when pulling it out, because again, the bolts could actually pop out, and you don't want it to pop out in the housing. Let me see, I'm gonna have to move it. There we go. Oops. All right, and I was able to. Let's see. Somewhere. There we go. All right. All right. So this is how it looks. So again, I may just go ahead and replace all of them while I'm in here. Probably just makes sense if need to be. But this is the bulb that was out. It was the fog light. It was that one here. So which means it was this bulb here. So you just pull it out. And you gotta twist it. So this is what the bulb looks like. So I am gonna go to Advanced Auto and get this bulb, and I'll be back to show the installation again. Okay, so I made it back from the store, from Advanced Auto. This is a 1057 bulb that came out of for the fog light, and evidently they don't have the 1057. So I tried the 1156. They also have 1157, but from my understanding, 1156 works. But I would say check with your mechanic just to make sure. Just to verify and validate that that's the right bulb. But from my understanding, from my research, it looked like it's the 1156, so we're going to try it. Because the main thing you don't want to do is burn out your wiring and anything, any overheat or any kind of malfunction that goes on with it. So we're going to do 1156, and again, we are replacing this one here. And these bulbs, when you're looking at them, they have grooves in them. So you definitely want to make sure that you're looking at the points, because it took me, man, I was sitting there looking at them like, okay, all of these look just about the same. And when we pulled it up, the 1156 seems to be the best option. And there's also a coloring here. If you look, it says there's a coloring there. So evidently this is a yellowish looking color. So that's what we're gonna, that's what we're gonna use. All right. And when you're putting the light in, just so you get an idea, view of it, this socket has grooves in it. So it's like a pull, or you push it in and twist. So it's a twist. You have to do the same thing when you pull it out. So what you want to do is line up these two. There are nodules on the side of these bulbs. Sorry. There are nodules on the side of these bulbs. You got two nodules here. So you definitely want to make sure that how you put it in is they're gonna fit in the gaps here. These two here, as you can see. Again, sorry for the nails. You just want to put it in, and it's like a bungee, like a spring there. So you want to push and twist. That lets you know that you got it in. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and put everything back in. I'm gonna just make sure everything gets snug. But again, if you're looking to replace these, I'm not gonna replace them today, but if you're already in there, you know they're about to go out, you can replace those. And again, those again are the 921s, and there's these bulbs here. So they're different sizes, and of course this is a different color here. Most likely the same thing. You want to take it out, look at the number. Sorry, these are the same. 3 bulbs. That's a different color, and then you have the orange one here. So if you're already in your housing, if you want to just go ahead and replace all of them, you definitely can while you're in there. Just go ahead and get it done, so you won't have any issues. But these are different. This is different color. Might be the same bulb, just different coloring, because this is an orange bulb, this is a white bulb here, and then you have these 3 here. So these are the 921s. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one out just to see. Actually, this says it's a same thing, 1056. It's just a different color. This one here, sorry. This is a 1056 too. It's just a different color. So it's the same bulb. These are the same bulb, just different color. You got the orange and you got the clear. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and pop this thing back in there. Hopefully we don't have any issues, and we'll go from there with it. And again, I am not a mechanic, just to put that disclaimer out there. I am a BMW owner, and I bought this Mercedes about a month ago. So the dealership was supposed to replace these, and I didn't want them to hold my car for 3 years. But I also didn't want to pay $300 for again, these bulbs, no more than like $9. So definitely seen some YouTube, went on here, didn't see anything on the 2018, but my understanding the 16 through the 18 maybe are just about the same. So as far as the housing here, so there's definitely some out here. I just didn't see any for the 2018 CLA 250, and I have the base model because this is my first Mercedes, so I want to get a feel of it before I get the big boy. But yeah, so let's go ahead and pop this in so we can get an idea. Again, everything is in the casing right here, so this is how everything looks prior to taking it out, as you can see. And it's hopefully it should go in pretty smoothly, so we're gonna check and see. All right, make sure I position this camera so you guys can see. All right. And you will know that this is not going to fit on entry because of the fitting. So, and I'm doing this upside down, so I apologize. All right. And the lining in this vehicle doesn't make it easy either. So, all right, let's see. Should just snap right on back in. Okay. And this one, there we go. All right. So you can see I got it in, and I am just gonna press it in, hopefully with no problems. There we go. And you should hear a snap. This one was harder to take out than the one on the other side for some reason. I'm not sure why, but there we go. That's a pop. That's a snap. So I'm sure you guys heard that. So we got it in. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in. Okay. Hopefully it's not upside down. And that should go in. So the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna crank it up. Crossing my fingers, hoping this works. All right, give me 1 second. So as you can see, it is still out, so that's a problem. I'm hoping there's no wiring issue going on, but I am going to pull it back out to see if there's an issue. Alright guys, so I wanted to come back and follow back up on the fault light replacement on the back end of the 2018 Mercedes CLA 250. after doing a little bit more research, I was trying to figure out why wasn't the right side fault light working, and come to find out it's a standard thing for only the left side to work and not the right side. I think it's some safety issue, just to make sure that no one knows that, you know, if you're braking or reversing or something, that it doesn't cause any kind of issue. So they only have one lit. So the bulb is still there present in the on the right hand side. It's just that it doesn't supposed to be lit like it is on the left hand side. So I hope this video helps you guys in doing the replacement of your light bulb that needs to be replaced. And yeah, and hope you guys have a great day.